Hello everyone, this is the Final Bosman, and we live in the future. The year is 2016 right now. Think about that for a second, man. It's 2016. Was man meant to live this long? Welcome to the show. I am Kyle Bosman, and it's 2016. It feels good to be here in 2016. We're live. And one of the things that always happens at the beginning of the year, we're all full of hope. We're all making our most anticipated lists. Talking about all the games. Oh, Final Fantasy 15, I can't wait. Zelda, I can't wait. There are a lot of games that don't make it to those lists. And I kind of feel for them. And so today, I want to lend out a hand. I want to help. And so it's time for me to help out the games that aren't going to be anticipated, that aren't going to get on those lists. It's time for Dear Kyle.
Oh.
Let's see who mailed us a question. Dear Kyle, I am the next big franchise from Ubisoft, yet nobody seems to care about me. I mean, I'm an epic RPG in a post-apocalyptic world. What am I doing wrong? Signed, the opposite of the multiplication. Okay. So these are supposed to be anonymous. You don't have to be too cute with those. To you, I would say, to make people excited, you know what you need to do? If you're an RPG, just be proud you're an RPG. RPGs sell. Look at Fallout 4. Just a big old RPG and it sells like hotcakes. So yeah, I don't know, don't be ashamed to be an RPG. Don't be afraid to show us your characters. That's an important thing. The Witcher 3 had some excellent trailers in which we learned about that character and stories were told in those trailers. In a lot of trailers for, let's just say, The Division, you don't get that feeling. Sure, we get the background. Oh my gosh, everyone got sick and the world is cold now. Okay, yes, but show us the characters we gotta deal with. Show us the story. In an RPG, story is important. I don't know why Fallout gets away with it in an RPG where the story is not important, but in most of the cases, RPGs, you need a story in an RPG. We're role playing. Show us what that is going to be about. Next question. Dear Kyle, I was funded by an extremely successful Kickstarter campaign where I really felt like the world was behind me. Now, because of a few delays, which were completely out of my control, by the way, and maybe because some people had super unrealistic expectations that I would actually be a visually appealing game based off of some concept art, everyone seems pretty sour about me. What can I do to get them back? Regards, Inafune's little baby. Okay, I mean, I guess we can guess who that is. But hey, look, I don't like you. I think you're ugly. I think that every time I see a video in which you are bragging about how you can dash through enemies to keep a combo going to get the most amount of points, I get a little sick. But I'm here to help today. I'm here to help you. So let's figure this out. You know what it is? You need to remember that you are a small game, and that's okay. The reason people gave you money is because they were frustrated with Capcom and its treatment of Mega Man. And so the reason that you had the support is that you were an underdog. You are not a franchise yet. You have to earn that. So maybe treat this game like it's going to be the only one, because honestly, it really might be the only one. The next trailer you have, don't exaggerate your music. Don't, advertise each features. We don't care about your features. Be like Mega Man. Be humble with your trailers. Be brave. Be yourself. And good luck. Dear Kyle, I'm in a real pickle here. I'm a new game in a pretty popular franchise that somehow hasn't had a proper entry since 1997. I think that would naturally make people really excited about me, but I'm just not seeing it. Also, they went and stuck the word 0 onto the end of my title. How can I win people over? Sincerely, just another Wii U game in the wind. P.S. I forgot to mention that I do have this one exciting new feature where the ships turn into chicken-like walkers, which is an idea we got from Star Fox 2, a game that was canceled 20 years ago so that Nintendo 64 games would look better in comparison. So yeah, it's a really old idea, but I still believe that is true innovation. Should I push this aspect harder? No. Just another Wii U game in the wind. First of all, yes, I do agree that adding 0 to your title is a bad idea, but what can we do about that now? Let's talk about what you are accomplishing. Maybe stop stressing the chicken walker. Stop that. It's not sticking. People are not excited about that. People are not excited to use their gamepad as some little drone device. It seems to me you might be in a franchise that doesn't want to move forward. You have to show us yourself moving forward. Think about Star Fox 64. That game came with a rumble pack. That is ambition. That game had ambition. You need to show us that kind of enthusiasm. Show us that you care about video games and that you are pushing things forward. And also, you know what? Forget about that 0. Put a 2 at the end of your title. Stop being scared. Next question. Dear Kyle, Microsoft just listed me as Crackdown 3 multiplayer in summer in their 2016 schedule. Help. Signed, franchise with one good game, which is a single-player game based on exploration and freedom. Okay, so, yeah, that's not the best way for that to be revealed, is it? You are clearly a multiplayer mode that will be available this year, single-player, who knows when. Let's not treat this like it's bad news. It should have been delivered to us all in a much better fashion. Yeah, but it's out there. Okay, so you're gonna be a multiplayer mode available in the summer. We can work with this. It doesn't have to be bad news. Yes, sure, you did have one good game in your franchise that is single player based on exploration, but hey, look at like GTA 5. There's money in GTA 5. GTA 5 made a ridiculous amount of money doing very little this year other than being a very fun online game. Grand Theft Auto Online, people are still playing it, people are still excited about it. Still watching YouTube videos about GTA Online. I think Huber's still playing it. I don't know, people love GTA Online. So, just tell us quickly about this. Tell us quickly how it's going to work out. Tell us as soon as possible why this mode's going to be fun and why it's comparable to all the fun that people are having in GTA Online. And you can pull through this. Believe in yourself. Was your reveal trailer a little misleading? Yup. That's gonna happen at E3. Those reveal trailers go all over the place. But the important thing now is to communicate openly to everyone what you are. I believe you can. Next question. Dear Kyle, I'm looking at the other games coming out in 2016 and I'm starting to feel a little bad for them. This might sound silly, but basically I'm concerned that I might be too good. Yours truly, Riptide GP Renegade. All right, Riptide GP. I should have known you would sneak in there. Look, buddy, yeah, you put out a trailer, you look great. I'm very excited about all of these things I see. There's a screenshot, there's a whale in there. I can't wait to play your game. Yes, okay, but you did it. That's all you needed to do. A lot of games that have big budgets and are highly anticipated just love to just throw out too many trailers. And I think you can just hit the brakes. You don't have to do that. I think maybe I gave everyone the false impression throughout this episode that all of us, everybody out there, needs to be tweeting and Instagramming about your game every single day for 2 years. No. Let's again look at Fallout 4's success. Announced at E3, released months later, financial success. And I realized not every game has that name recognition of a Fallout 4 or a Riptide GP, but I think there's still a lesson to be learned there. And not every game can afford it. I realize that. A lot of games are announced to sell consoles as opposed to announced to sell themselves, which is another whole ridiculous thing. But if you can afford it, if you can just put out 1 or 2 trailers before your game's release, it can make it more exciting if they're good trailers. And I hope we've talked about some, don't put weird guys in masks in your trailers. That's if we've learned anything today, it's stop putting guys with masks in your trailers. We don't want to fight those. I don't want to play a game where those guys are in it. Just don't do that. That's all the advice I have for today. If you are on Twitter, I'm at Kyle Bosman. I'll be back here next Wednesday. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. Hi everyone, and what is becoming a regular Final Bosman tradition, I begin each year with a list of 10 predictions, but before we move into that, we have to look at last year's predictions. Let's see how I did for 2015. Assassin's Creed Victory makes a reference to missing faces. Nope. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD has a teaser for Final Fantasy Type 1. There's a teaser for something. I think it's Type 1. Let's count it. Give me that point, please. The movie Pixels is Adam Sandler's best debut in 10 years. Taco Bell officially appears in a video game. See, this was a real missed opportunity for Mortal Kombat. I think Taco Bell would be the perfect stage, and yet that coward Ed Boon continues to chicken out on letting his series develop its full potential. Are you kidding me, Ed Boon? Let's fight in a Taco Bell. The new God of War does not star Kratos. I stand by the bet. I think that the new God of War will not star Kratos, but there's no new God of War announced yet. Nintendo releases 0 boxed games with the word Super in it. I was doing okay until E3. Then Mario Maker adds the word Super into it and becomes Super Mario Maker, also Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Nintendo will never stop saying Super. Someone from the Halo 5 team is interviewed on The Tonight Show, gets laughs. I think Nathan Fillion was on Jimmy Kimmel, but definitely no one on The Tonight Show. Yeah, there's a new Mega Man and it looks better than Mighty Number 9. Oh, new Mega Man. 9. Crash Bandicoot returns as a Skylander. Nope. It happens. It finally happens. Because Sonic Team had an extra year, this year's Sonic game is super good. There was no Sonic game this year. So if we're counting up all of my predictions, that is a score of 1 out of 10. So it's not very good. I get the impression I should maybe not do these anymore. Because there's really, what's the point? Here are my predictions for 2016. PlayStation VR has a televised commercial featuring celebrities wearing the headset and reacting to things. Number 2, the Nintendo NX is released and it's actually a console, and it launches with a Super Mario game where you can control the camera again. Oh, and Retro's new game is ready at launch too. Number 3, Coleman is not the only real-life company to feature product placement in Final Fantasy 15. Someone's going to be eating some combos on that road trip. This prediction was sponsored by Combos, the official snack of road trips everywhere. Find us at your nearest gas station. Number 4, a video game character is on the cover of Entertainment Weekly, and stranger still, the character is smiling. Number 5, Horizon Zero Dawn actually manages to come out this year, but it has a different name that isn't so stupid. Number 6, there's a little shop in the new Zelda game where you can go to do amiibo business, and the shopkeeper has an animation where he or she scratches the back of his or her head. Number 7, Amy Hennig's Star Wars game has no more than 4 words in the title, including Star Wars. Number 8, Gears of War 4 has a trailer that utilizes slow motion, but does not utilize a sad song. Number 9, a video game franchise signs a deal to make a Netflix original series. The Hollywood Reporter uses an outdated image in the corresponding article. And number 10, it happens. It finally happens. Because Sonic Team had 2 extra years and it's its freaking 20th anniversary, this year's Sonic game is super good. Lock those in. I think it's his 25th anniversary, actually. So there's just all the more reason for that Sonic game to be very good. I will see you next week, everybody.